I have another name. I have another name. Vitamin D.
Dr. Bryant being pressed in a
Hypocrite.
nasty way. Fair use.
Oh, it's you. This is about you. You done flipped the script on us. We over here.
Reverse Uno.
Man, you sure
Reverse
did.
Uno. But it was good. It was insightful.
But no, we need to find out about what's going on with her. She dating, single.
dating.
What do that entail for a 42-year-old?
I'm dating,
But single.
enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have
Yeah,
dated
she's
off and
stuttering now.
on
We
for
got
5
her.
years.
We got her.
We dated for 5 years off and
So
on.
you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You
Yeah.
still his work?
Oh my
Asking it this way is crazy. Are you his work?
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah. I know what's going on now. I'm about to, yeah. No, we gonna take this sheep clothing off.
I right, the wolf teeth coming out. No, we
He
have
was somebody's work for 5 years.
we have been each other's companion for 5 years, and yeah, I have spent the block for 5 years, and it's the truth. And he doesn't like it. He's absolutely correct. He feels like I haven't provided.
Oh, your work.
We working together. We working together.
But you keeping him at bay. Or is he keeping you at bay?
He wants a relationship. He
And
wants to
you
be
don't.
committed.
You just like the sex.
No.
Let's keep it 100. How you keep somebody for 5 years? That's like for real. You can't keep nobody at a distance for 5 years.
Oh.
I ain't never done no shit like that.
I am not vitamin D deficient,
No,
so
no,
everything is good in that department.
No.
So far, RJ.
It's giving low vibration. What was the term she used? Low vibration. That's what it's giving. You know, she went viral. This is insane, KaiR. She went viral when she was, I think, first on Nick Cannon and then on Cam Newton, or maybe the other way around. I think it was in that sequence.
Then she shamed Neo. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, because he had multiple women, and that's a sign of immaturity.
Polygamy.
But this is the part that stands.
She's not vitamin D deficient.
Yeah, this probably means that she's constantly taking walks in the sun. So, but this is the part that stands out to me the most, KaiR. The same thing, it seems as though, the same thing that she's accusing all these men, successful men, of doing, she's doing apparently. It's either that or she's the side chick of the dude. You're on and off with a person that gives off low frequency vibration. I think that's what I forgot. She has a name for it, but it's so hypocritical. And let's say her main characteristic, and Paul Pierce does an amazing job, in my opinion, of calling out the BS, right? Just being straight and direct. She's very fast and quick on her feet. And she has a sharp tongue. That's what she has. I think it was early or later in the show. She addressed the fact that Paul Pierce said in a past show that women over 30 are burned or something. And then she started calling Paul Pierce Papa Pierce, because he's 44. I mean, she has a very sharp tongue. She has a very, I think she can come across very convincing, but the more she goes on these types of podcasts, the more she talks, the more we find out who she is. And actually, to me, it's just a bunch of BS.
It seems like the more she's going to these shows, the more she exposes herself. Because, like you said, she's doing basically the same as Neo. She has multiple guys she's dealing with. The only thing is, Neo decided to put a name on it.
At least he wasn't a commitment phobe.
He put a name on it. And she's like, she called it not being vitamin D deficient. So I guess she put a name on it. So someone would say someone put a D on it, but okay. Let's continue.
He wants a relationship.
She done kept him on the side until she figured out if it's something better. I see where this is going.
he just has some emotional maturity that he had to do. We're 9 years apart. He's 9 years younger than me.
Right. And now we're gonna go to
She started cooking him 5 years before this.
meetup age. 5 years, right?
You wrote meet up. You wrote meet up wrong. Write it correctly.
The meetup age is Dr. Bryant was 42 minus 5 years equals 37. The dude was FBB/YN. I was gonna say friends with benefits. I have another name. Vitamin D. Vitamin D. That's what she said, right?
Hey, that sounds like a rapper name, man. Vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
Boss. They would say Dog Diddy after that one.
Vitamin D is 37 year. Is a 33. Was 33 minus 5 year. Always put the equals 28. Okay. I think it was the other way around. She would call them. She would say they were grooming.
No. She would call them the same way Hillary Clinton called black men in the 90s.
What?
Super predators.
And so we both had to work through things, but he's had to work on his emotions and his intense insecurities around being in a relationship.
And you've been waiting on it. Like what's the problem? Why y'all not together?
Just because of that,
So you're waiting on that?
No, I'm not waiting on it, and I don't have him waiting.
So the D is good.
Yo, he's asking the right question. He's cutting right through it. Because a lot of times people are standoffish. They don't ask her the right questions. This is the first time I'm seeing that someone is asking the right questions directly.
Oh,
Let's keep it. I mean, that's what it's like, dude. Let's
he
keep
put
it
on his red pajamas and feel like he's supposed to get spicy tonight.
This is clear.
Oh my God!
I know her. She from Long Beach. Like, don't try to come with the suit jacket, the boots. She's still and the glow.
You know what I mean?
You still from Long Beach.
I'm still.
Not from Inglewood. I can see that.
I am from San Pedro, a small community in the city of Los Angeles.
I can see through all of that.
Yes, he has great qualities. He does well in all that he does with me. He just emotionally
That ain't what I asked you. I asked you about his job and all that.
He does well in all areas.
Okay, she answered that. He does well.
So KaiR, this is like a 37-year-old woman talking about remember, and her whole point is, her whole message to all these celebrities, that's how she got viral, right? Was that these guys are commitment phobes. They don't know how to be in relationships. They choose wrong. They do all these things wrong. So all these guys, they take advantage of women. They take, go out with women who can think for themselves, or women who are broke, low frequency, low vibration, whatever you want to call it. Now,
True.
What do we call her? I have zero problem. Let's be clear. I have zero problems with someone dating a woman dating a younger man, or vice versa. I mean, you do whatever you want to do. But I do have a problem when you
of age. What? Of
age. Of course, we are talking of age. I have no problem with that, as long as it's there's consent. But my point is, KaiR. So I have zero problem. But when you go around on various podcasts talking ish about men, successful men who sacrifice a lot to reach their goals and get to a certain level, about how they do relationship, and you don't have your house in order, then that's gonna be a problem. If you're gonna throw stones, don't live in a glass house.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree. I mean, it's clear that there is a big gap between the two. Almost 10 years. 9 years, 10.
That gap.
Oh, there's other gaps as well, but he's trying to close them. He's trying to close the gaps. I mean, you throw the alley hoop. Of course, I'm gonna dunk it. Come on, man. But yeah, what else can I say? I mean, this was a great interview. I mean, to be honest, I don't really care about her personal life that much, but I have to say, if you're going around criticizing people for their choices and how they try to angle their life to the best of their ability, you have to be a bit more accountable for what you also do. Because to be honest, I don't see the difference between what she's doing and what Neo is doing, or any other. The only difference between her and Nick is shooting up the club, partying up the club, and raising kids. But he's also dealing with multiple people. She's dealing, according to her. I mean, what I think is quite interesting. What I think is interesting as well is during the talk and later in this also in this video, but we don't have enough time to cover it. She angles the topic where it seems like she's saying, I'm nobody's work. I'm the one who has the leash.
No. Yeah. So
what she said before, I'm nobody's work.
Yeah. She said that before. And I think it's just a little bit later on, but as you said, we don't have the time now. So we do encourage you guys to go check this out. So when you finish watching this episode, go check it out. But KaiR, they were talking about being each other's work, etc., etc. Afterwards, Paul Pierce said, it seems that you have him on a leash. And then she said, I'd rather be the one walking you to the dog park, I believe, than being the one on the leash. And then she was like, And that's what I mean to say. She has a very sharp tongue. We know how sharp women's tongues can be, how they can break someone. They can just speak something and you might feel like you're the biggest fool. So we know how sharp they are, and we do particularly know how black women's tongue are sharper. And she has a very, 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 very sharp tongue. And in her case, she uses it to, and this is what because Monique also has a strong tongue, but in the last episode she goes, if you test her, she'll let you know who she is. But when you can use the same tongue to build someone up as well, and it just seems like she's just using it to destroy black men in particular, while her own house isn't in order. And again, relationships is hard. There are more women than men. Anyway, we know all the factors that make it difficult. All the women want the same small group of men, so we know how things go. It's difficult, and I don't think it's for us to judge how someone chooses to live his or her life. But I do think as well that if you're going around on various platforms dissing other men, and dissing other people's relationship, dissing women as well. I think she also said that Cam's woman was is it Cam's woman? I'm talking about one of his
mother's baby.
Yeah, that she's
baby's mother.
Yeah, and that she has trauma and all these things. So how can you label it like that when you're talking about other people and you're living life like this? It just seems a bit hypocritical.